when you're planning for an artwork, especially one where the main objective is to tell a concrete story, you want to make sure that you have who, what, when, where, why, or how. For this artwork, I'm planning to use a collage piece that has two people looking at something. So they're observing something. I'm thinking about showing an asteroid hitting a smartphone because I want to show the desire to extinct the control that phones and social media has on our lives. I'm connecting the idea of an asteroid to the dinosaurs. They went extinct because of an asteroid that hit our planet. I'm thinking about making this look like it's happening in the near future at sunset, and it is in a deserted cityscape. Now, as you start to sketch, some of these ideas might change or evolve, and that's totally fine. But this should be your starting point so that you have a rich story. There's a lot going on. It's an interesting story that you would want to read if it was written. So now I'm going to start to sketch out what it might look like. And the main purpose of the sketch is to practice some things that might be challenging to you, but mostly to figure out where things are going to go so that your composition is interesting and so that the viewer's eyes don't get stuck in one place in the artwork. So putting elements in different places is really helpful for that. So now I'm just going in and really lightly sketching some of the things that need to be there so that I can feel successful when I start to add color or start to add value. Remember to draw lightly. That way you can continue to erase. And when I'm drawing, I erase a lot. So like I said, really important to draw light lines. And before I start drawing, I'm going to erase these lines a little bit more so that I can put in the color without seeing the pencil lines coming through. I'm looking at the phone from life to draw what it looks like, so feel free to look up references or look from life at things. I'm about to start applying colored pencil, and there are multiple techniques. Most of these techniques we learned already: smooth shading, stippling, scumbling, cross-hatching, and hatching. There are two more: blending, which is light pressure control but two colors on top of each other, and a gradient, which goes from dark to light on two different sides, and in the middle you blend the two colors together using a light pressure. That way it slowly goes from one color to another. It's great for sunsets. I always like to test out my colored pencil colors before I get going. And when something recedes into space, it's going to get a lighter value or a lighter color. So that's why I chose to go from dark red all the way to light orange for my canyons or mountains. They look this way because of the sunset that I will draw later. But you can always get imaginative with color. Color is a great opportunity to really get creative. Anyways, I did not finish this artwork, but you will see a finished version of it at some point. I decided to add stippling into the foreground to kind of show the dusty sand that might be going on. Also, I'm going to incorporate some scumbling, so feel free to put 2 or 3 techniques together and see what happens. Anyways, happy art making. I can't wait to see what you create.